What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video drawing episode. This is exciting. I just came home after no, not the longest day of my life, that's a lie, but after a long ass day. I'm literally untying my shoes right now. First of all, my uncle gave me these sunglasses. I don't know why, but he did. Cool. Oh my god, I forgot about this. So, it's related to protein powder. I must not forget. You have to remind me if I forget, even though you can't remind me. But who? Actually, I'll just say it. Essentially, my uncle offered to buy me new protein powder because he gave me his last time, like that he didn't want. I ate it all, and he was like, "Do you want new one?" And I was like thinking for a second because I just bought this one, but I'm like, wait. Yes, that it's good. That means the next time I buy, I would have to buy. I don't need to. So, what a day. Let me drink. So, started. I woke up at like 7:30. Why do I not have enough water? Wait a minute. So I woke up at 7:30. Wait. And I was so fucking tired. It took me like a good 10 minutes to literally get out of bed. So what I did, I made my protein. Oh, I need to wash these. I made my protein pancake mixture, and then while it's waiting, I went for a little walk, 15-20 minute walk outside, just listened to music, and looked at the ocean and let the sunlight get into my eyes, especially because it was very dirty, cloudy, you know. There's clouds, and there's the little layer of fake clouds. Yeah, it was that disgusting fake layer. So I needed more time for the sunlight to work, to activate my brain and shit. Then came back, made the protein pancakes, ate them, left because my uncle asked me to go to the fire security to get the diving balloons, the diving bottles that we left there to get checked and blah blah blah. And called him, and he was asleep, and I told him, "Yo, they're ready, you can come, it's 85 pounds. And then he's like, "Oh, I just woke up, you come to ours, and then we'll see." Came to his, was like, "Hey, I'm here." He texts me, "Come inside for a coffee, have a coffee." So I was sure he's still in bed. Come inside, no one inside. So I go have a coffee, I guess. I haven't had a coffee in ages, but they've got good coffee, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck yeah. And then, it's so nice. It was such a good idea to leave the AC on. Damn, that was so smart. My room doesn't, because it's so fucking hot outside. I'm literally just going outside and I'm dying, genuinely dying. But no, then waited for an hour inside. Then my aunt came and was like, "Yo, your uncle told me to go because he's obviously not going." This guy. Wait a second. I can't do this. I'm fucking hot. And I also can't walk around with a shirt in my own home. What the fuck is going on? Why would I ever do that? No, what was I saying? My aunt went to the fire security, got the balloons, paid for them. I'm so tired. Not even walking is helping me think right now. Usually it does. But no. So did that. Then my aunt was like, "Hey, so I've got a bunch of tasks in town. Come with me to do them." So we went into town. We first got a lot of clothes for my cousins, so her kids. loads of like 600 pounds worth of clothes for the next school year. It's just school uniforms and like spares, bro. Maybe I've got 600 pounds to my name. Hopefully, I'm not even sure about that, to be honest. They just spent that for their kids for 1 year. Fuck that. Just clothes, bro. I was, student life, man. What can I say? Bunch of clothes. Then I was like, well, so I was planning to get glasses on Wednesday because I'm free on Wednesday. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, because I need them for my driver's license because I'm short sighted. I can't see far. And then she's like, oh, you know what, since we're going to be there anyways, let me just buy them for you because they're not going to be expensive. And I'm like, they're not going to be cheap. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So we did all these tests, then we got glasses, paid for them. The thing is, I was like, well, I don't know. I asked my aunt to help me because first of all, I don't know. I hate glasses. So like any glasses I'm wearing, I'm thinking I hate them. I don't want them. So I'm biased. So I was like, give me an unbiased opinion because I'm biased, period. She did. We got some really nice glasses. They were actually fine. Like they were actually fine. Paid for them. They're gonna put the lenses in. And then either I get a call tomorrow to pick them up, or that they're ready, or in like 7 to 10 business days. So in what? 1.5 to 2 weeks? Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, they're actually cool glasses, and then I can start with driving lessons pretty much. And then we got home after all these tasks, and then we had to go to the marina because my uncle's boat, the captain has finally sailed off today sometime, I don't know. He was arriving he arrived around 8 p.m. and at the point where we got the task, it was like 1ish or maybe 2. No, 1, I think. Where my uncle called us and was like, hey, register the boat, because he didn't do it even though my aunt told him to do it. But we went to the marina. We're like, hey, register the boat. They're like, okay, what are passport holders? And then Ukrainian and Russian. So they had to be, like, we had to get an agent to write like some letter or something, blah, blah, blah. And it would have all been fine. Like they would have docked here in Jib. But the captain's passport expired last September, his Russian passport. So I don't even know how does he live without a passport, bro? If I didn't have a passport, I think I'd be pretty much cooked. I don't know. I guess he just lives in Spain because he has like Spanish residency. I guess he just lives there and doesn't go elsewhere. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Well, but so they docked in La Linea, which is like next door, but a little bit more annoying, obviously, and basically when I came home at 3:30, I ate, I showered, I made 2 more phone calls, wrote a couple emails, all for the boat, for stuff about the boat and everything. And then finally at around 5ish is like the first time when I was done with everything. Then I ate. I think I ate around 4:30 actually. And around 5 I was done. I was like, whew, finally I can relax for a minute. Laid in bed for like half an hour. Then my uncle called. My aunt told me technically to go, like, do the things, take a shower, and then go back to my uncle's right away. Whereas I laid down for like half an hour. Then he called me and was like, yo, here's what's going on. I had to ask him for a couple of documents as well. Write another email. Then left to go to his. Really just sat down there for like an hour or so with him. Had like water. He was on call, sometimes talking to me, sometimes not. And then went downstairs. Thought we were about to get ready, and then he's like, "Oh, give me 10 minutes. We'll start packing the car and shit." And then he fell asleep for half an hour. I text him like, "Hey, where are you?" And he calls me and it's like, "Oh, I fell asleep because of shit." Yeah, because of shit. But like, okay, so 7:30 at this point, he finally like gets out of bed and like we load the car. We literally just very inefficient. We just loaded the table, like the huge ass table, loaded it into the car, and like there was space to take more, but we didn't. I don't know why. Drove to the boat. Holy shit, it looks fucking amazing. Like the transformation is insane, bro. It looks so fucking crazy good. And they saw us, and the captain was like, "Nikita, come on the boat," like in Russian. He's like, "Come on the boat and help us when we're docking." Blade, it's been a year. I was, I was like, no, so not ready for that. I jump on the boat, and at the amount of flashbacks and feelings that hit me, bro, the amount of emotions that hit me was crazy. I just stand there, I'm like, fuck. And then literally within 5 minutes, I hurt myself. I don't know how. It's like not that deep. It's like purple reddish. Like essentially, I was trying to untie a rope, then my finger slipped off and like against the metal thing, like, you know what I mean? So how the fuck did 5 minutes on the boat and I'm already hurting myself again? Crazy. Literally before we even sailed off, I broke my finger. Here, wait. If you look at it, this finger is straight. This one is not. Yeah. So it is not at all straight. Yeah, that was happening in JIT when we were doing like test drives, and like testing everything, and I was the one I was left on land and was receiving the ropes and untying and tying, blah blah blah. My finger got stuck in between. Wind pulled them away, and my finger went sideways. So, but the emotions that hit me was crazy, and then I was like, I don't know, that was a crazy feeling, honestly. Then we helped him dock. All good, all good. Loaded the table onto the boat, build it, like put it together. Didn't take long, like 5 to 10 minutes. Looked around the boat, just like we didn't go inside really, apart from like the what is it called? Fuck. The panel, bro. The inside where everything, bro. What the fuck? We're retarded. I don't know the word. I forgot the word. But inside it looked fucking amazing. Like the floor where there's like I forget, the control room. Is that what it was called? No. Fuck. But control room. It makes sense. I get it. I get why I would call it that, even though it's probably not called that. Fuck. Yeah, but everything looked amazing, and it was like, obviously there was still a lot that wasn't done, but that transformation is so crazy. Yeah. And then we drove, and then we wanted to leave. Like, we spoke to them for a bit. Then we wanted to leave and come back for another round of moving something to the boat. And then we couldn't leave. Like, the gate wouldn't open. I called a number. They're like, "Oh, office hours are from this time to this time, blah blah blah." So no one was answering. There was like buttons that I pressed to call someone. No one was answering as well. So a person walked by and he looked at me for like a good 5 seconds, and I was like, because it's Spain, in Spanish. I asked him, "Do you speak English?" That's the first question I ask any person I see in Spain. They always say no. Fuck. And I always have to speak with my broken Spanish. Asked him, "We want to leave. But we don't know how to. Can you help us? Do you know like what we can do?" Um, and he tries something, and he goes around talking to people, comes back, tells me he's gonna go the other way, find more people to talk to, and then he found someone, like one of the marina guys, sent them to us. So yeah, we got out. And he had a golden retriever, and literally I spoke in broken Spanish when I was asking him for help, but I very cleanly said the sentence, "Your dog is very pretty. Your dog is," yeah. I like golden retrievers, they're cool. And big dogs in general, really, I like. But, oh yeah, also while I was with my aunt, doing like tasks, like getting all these clothes and shit, a friend asked me if I could help him get in shape. Oh, I was like, yeah, I'm down. He asked me if I want to go to like a certain gym. I look it up. Fucking £80 a month membership. I'm like, fuck no, I pay £5 a week. And he's like, oh, interesting. Could I also join there? And I'm like, yeah, I'll ask the owner. So I asked him what's the process, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, here's how it was. Because my case was sort of special, because I knew like a guy that was close to the owner, and he vouched for me, you know what I mean? And even though we only had really a couple of conversations, like me and this guy, yet he vouched for me to enter this gym, whereas usually like you train there for a month in a certain time frame where the owner is present and he sees how you are and shit, and then you get like a special key that like without it you can't enter the gym. That's why, like a fob. And but for me it was literally like I came there, talked to him, was like, he was like, well, do you want to be here or not? I'm like, yes. Next time I see him, I give him money and he gives me a key. Like, that's how simple it was. That was a rather special case, because like I knew a guy that was close to him that was like really, you know. So I asked like, what's the normal procedure and shit. He tells me, and tells me to tell him like that he should come in a certain time frame. I tell my friend, he's like, yeah, I'll do that. He did go today at like 6 p.m. Then he sends me an audio like after half an hour or so. Literally, I get the thought, oh, I wonder how's it going with him, but I'll ask him because he's probably still there. I'll ask him in like half an hour, 20 minutes. And then he sends me like 5 minutes later an audio saying, oh, I was there. He told me essentially I have to train there for a week. Like, he wants to see me for a week, how I am and everything. He had a combo with me, gave me an induction, whatever. And after a week, he would be ready to like, you know, give me a fob, my own fob. And then I'm like, fuck yeah, that's amazing. Because also this week, I'm not really sure how I'm available. Now that the boat has arrived, I believe a lot will have to be done. I'm not sure, but I believe so. Because like, think the boat will be leaving in like 3 to 4 days again to sail off to France. And my uncle and family, they'll be flying on like the 1st or 2nd or 3rd of July. They'll be flying to France when the boat is already there, essentially. And yeah, and then they'll sail down again to us, to Jib. And I'll be staying here, having my internship. So glad that I'm staying here and doing the internship. Literally, last summer I was a slave, but I was like a slave without knowledge. This time they'd have expectations, bro, I was on that boat and I was like, shit, I feel like I forgot everything. Um, I'm so glad I don't have to stay on this and like relearn and do all this. Like, I know I do well, that's not the issue, but it's like, I'm so glad I have a nicer thing. I also not have to speak constantly only Russian, and I also have free time, and it's so much nicer here. um, so yeah, and then we went on our way back, and we were supposed to like do another load, right? But then my uncle was like, "Do you want to do this another day?" Like tomorrow, do you want to do this tomorrow because it's kind of late already? It's gonna be so late when we like get back and everything. And I'm like, yes, let's do it, because I was literally yawning the entire time on the way back. Fuck. Yeah, that's how it looks. Holy shit, I'm so tired. So the entire day was spent on tasks. I literally didn't do anything else apart from eating. Holy shit, and waiting. But I also figured out some shit using AI and I don't know, blah blah blah. But I got glasses paid for, which is like amazing. Also because they cost £190. The glasses by themselves just 80, and then they said 110 for certain type of lenses, and I'm like, what the fuck? I even like, yes, good, yeah, good. Because my aunt was sitting there ready to pay with her card. Oh, beautiful. So no, I'm more than happy to have spent the day this way, and I guess my pay was £200 glasses. It's fine, I guess. If I okay, so let's say 9 to 9, 12 hours. Divide 200 by 12. That's actually not so good of a pay. It's actually not that good. Well, actually, it's wait, 1 and 80 and then 6. Yeah, 6. £16 something per hour, if you would look at it that way. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not that good, but like, hey, I don't know if I actually had £200 to pay for these glasses. So I actually am unsure. Also because I sent fucking oh my god, friend literally asked me over the weekend. He was like, "Yo, can you send me money by any chance? Because I need it badly for like shit right now." And then I'll owe you, because he sends me money, because I lent him money like a year or two ago, and then at one point, I think this year, I asked him at the end of last year, I was like, "Yo, can you start giving me that back, because it's starting to look bad." And he's like paying me 60 each month, or sometimes 120 if he's having a good month, I guess. But he asked me like, "Yo, can you send me 60? Because I'm doing bad right now. I moved and everything, deposits and shit." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I don't mind." Send him 60, and he's like, "Yo," and a day or two later, he's like, "Yo, that was like automatic subscriptions that I thought I canceled, and like I ordered a lot of food last month, and like did the buy now pay later thing. Can you send me 60? I'm like in the negative on my bank account. Can you send me 60 euros again onto another bank account so I can like eat food?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Send him 60 again, and he's like, "Oh, you didn't do it in real time. You did it as soon as possible." He asked me on like Sunday or like Saturday, I think. Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday, and he wanted it because the next possible time would be then Monday or Tuesday, right? But he wanted it like in real time so he could buy food because he was that broke. So I'm like sending him 60 again, this time in real time. So I sent him 180 over the weekend. He's gonna send me the 60 that I sent like ASAP. as soon as possible. That I sent to him. He's gonna send me that back, but then he owes me 120 more this month again. So then it should be 240, I believe, that he still owes me. So 4 months worth of payments, I guess. So by the end of the year, he should have all his debts cleared with me, which is nice. For him, obviously. Sad for me, because then my one source of little extra income goes away. Very sad. So yeah, that's how it looks. I shared also my routine, the one that I got in plan for. I made a little routine for once I start the internship. I shared that with a friend. And like gym is at 6 a.m. Like that's the ideal routine, obviously. And in that routine, since I go to the gym, like, because it's a week routine, like during the work week, I go to the gym each day, so 5 times a week. So I split my push and my pull day into half. So I do half an hour of chest and half an hour of triceps as push days, and then half an hour of back and half an hour of biceps on pull days. And then obviously like a little bit of forearms and shoulders in those as well. I want to also do one ab workout a week, and then also obviously legs is the 5th gym day. So, but that's in terms of gym days, 5 days, 2 half an hour push days, 2 half an hour pull days, 1 leg day. Probably also just going to be half an hour, because also I always walk around a lot as well, especially like if I hang out with friends, or to get to them I fucking have to walk up a mountain or shit. So and also on the weekend I'll probably be, or during the week I also probably, well, like sports is gonna happen. Apart from that, like in the evenings, for example, or on the weekends. So legs are not gonna be an issue. Yeah, my calves are actually starting to fucking look big, which is nice. Simply because I've been doing so much recently. Yeah. Whew. But that's what's up, man. And the thing is, my uncle, because I asked him, what's tomorrow gonna look like in terms of work, and he's like, well, it's probably gonna be chill, because like, let them sleep. They just say it all day. Let them sleep, let them eat, and we'll do a little bit, which sucks because I have plans for Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, like Thursday evening especially. I've got a Zoom call Thursday noon. Shouldn't forget about that. Like Thursday evening I've got plans, and then Wednesday I had plans for like from 2 p.m. onwards, or maybe 3-4 p.m. onwards. And the way it looks is like he's gonna let them sleep in, and also because he might sleep in, and we'll do stuff during the day or during the afternoon or during the evening, which is like exactly where I have plans. Especially if we only do a little bit tomorrow, and they leave in like 3 to 4 days. So that would fucking suck. You know what I mean? That would fucking suck. But let's hope for the best. Let's pray for the best. And yeah. I'm fucking exhausted. Okay. Enough talking. I'm gonna make food. I still got burritos left. Thank fucking God. Still got burritos left. I'm gonna make one right now. Like put it in a pan, heat it up and shit. Eat it. And eat it. Wake up, eat it. Go to work, take a break, eat it. That fucking guy. Why do I remember him? I have not used Instagram and I don't even know how long. But that's where I saw him, where I used to see him. Damn. So hilarious. No, so that's the plan. Tomorrow we're gonna see how it goes. Um, I don't know when my uncle will call for me, so I'll try to like wake up early, go to the gym early, and then just whenever he calls me, essentially I go to him and we do something for the boat, hopefully. Because I feel like we got, because what my aunt said is like there's lots to do, um, which I'm not excited about really, because um, I again I have plans. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna eat now. Oh. See you in the next one.